Okay, now students, we have to understand how to draw equipotential surface for different system of charges. Firstly, let us understand what is the meaning of this equipotential surface or EPS in short. So, by the name, it is clear that equi means same and potential means voltage. So, a surface which has the same or constant value of potential at every point, that is called equipotential surface. So, it's very simple. Equipotential surface means the surface where potential is constant at all the points. Now, we have to draw equipotential surface for different system of charges. Like we have drawn electric field lines, in the same manner we have to draw here equipotential surface. So we will be taking the first system, isolated charge or single charge. So suppose we are given a charge Q in the diagram. Now our target is that how we will draw EPS for this charge. So since the EPS involves the potential term, so we have to first take the help of the potential formula due to single charge, that is V equal to KQ by R. Now we want the potential value constant for a given charge. So if we notice in the formula, if we carefully see the formula, K is already a constant, Q means the given charge is a constant. If we want to make the voltage constant, that means we have to keep the R distance also constant. That means if suppose from this charge Q at some distance R we find the potential here, and in the same manner at the same distance R we find the potential, then these potentials are of the same value because they are from the same distance from the charge. In the same manner, all the points which are at the same distance R from the charge, so all these points are the points which have the same potential value, and if we join all these points, then we will get a sphere in three-dimensional. So a sphere is actually a EPS or equipotential surface for a given charge. So I think the idea is clear. As we discussed that our target is to keep the potential same, and we have to search all that points, and locus of all that points will give us the EPS. So to make the potential same, since K and Q are already single, so distance R also we have to keep same. So if we take the same distance points from the charge, so from the charge if we take same distance points, that means 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, a number of such points, and if we join all that points to find the locus, so finally we will see that a sphere is formed. So equipotential surface for a charge is sphere. But now, is it only one sphere around the charge? So obviously this R decided first sphere. So if we change the distance, like earlier we have taken the distance 1 meter from the charge, now suppose we take the distance half meter from the charge. So suppose from this charge Q we take a little less distance, and at that distance now we find all that points. So again if we join all these points, then the locus of all these points will make again a sphere. So this way, by changing the distance from the charge, we can change the number of spheres. So this way, around any charge, a number of concentric spheres show EPS, and they all have at the center the given charge, or their center is common, and at the center the charge should be present. So this way we have drawn the concentric spheres as EPS for the given charge. Now in the diagram, these spheres which are shown, that are EPS, and these lines which are shown, that are electric field lines. And you can see that electric field lines are outwards because the given charge is positive. And how to draw electric field line? Let us recall by assuming a unit positive charge. If we assume unit positive charge here, then that unit positive charge will get repelled outwards. That's why the electric field line is outwards everywhere. Okay, so for the positive charge we have discussed. In the same manner, if we take a single negative charge, then concentric spheres will remain the EPS for that charge. That means for negative charge also the EPS, equipotential surface, are spheres only. But electric field lines will be inwards in case of negative given charge. So this way we can draw both the diagrammatic headings for the given charge, electric field line and equipotential surface. So this is electric field line and this is equipotential surface for the single charge.